So this is an example of the front end form that you'll receive. So you can change any content here. You can add links, you can add images, anything you need you can add here. And if you use the attendee and speaker separate submission form structure, you can actually put individual content related to a speaker or attendee here. So we can give special instructions. Click the next, and this is the standard form right here. And these are additional questions that you can ask. You can ask any type of question on here. Again, we're going to help you set up all your additional questions that you need set up on here. But you can ask, text box fields, radio box, radio button lists, drop-down lists. So there's many options, or even text field. You can make any of these required. So you can say, this is required, this is required. You can turn on and off those requirements. And again, the coolest thing is that all this copies over to your next year's conference. So it's one-time setup. And again, I'll set it up for you. You just click the clone button, and then the next year's conference is all set. Time savings for FASB, we'll set up one of these, and then we'll just clone it for all the conferences, then just change the conference-specific information, and it'll be set up, you probably set up, 50 meetings in one day. So let's go to the next page. This is where your abstract is. I kept the way this was set up for FASB in the past. The way they set this up before was they had two questions. One was, no, I am not submitting an abstract, but wish to register now. And the other one was, yes, I am submitting an abstract. And you can see when you click the yes, it gives the abstract option. Now, you can add specific abstract questions here. And again, these clone from meeting to meeting. Title of abstract here. Author affiliates. So, University Virginia. I'm just going to do one to make it simple. Well, I'll do two so you can see. University of Maryland, and we'll do John Forms and both universities. Pam Stone. Pam's going to be Maryland. So you can see here, it's dynamically creating your author affiliation list. The nice thing about this is because it's creating it in a dynamic way, you can do your formatting or universal formatting any way you want. So it eliminates the formatting of these and makes it so you have complete control. You can have comma separated, italicized, bolded, title case. So like, for example, the title, you can have a title case set up so it'll automatically title case the abstract title for you. That way you have all universal formatting and your abstract. Now this is something, again, only we do because I checked. If you look at the source, these source codes are alpha beta characters. So I'm just going to highlight these, strip the anchors out, and you can see these alpha beta characters are going to get stored directly into the database. That way, if you need to reformat these in any way, it'll automatically reformat without losing the characters. This is only a Meeting Bloom item. I checked all my competition. This is something we're very proud of. So I can preview the abstract. And you can see here, if I want to change John to Pam in the order, I can just go in here and change the order. And now save. And now Pam is the first author on the list. Click next. Now here's the registration side. I'm going to register as a regular registration, or I can do student. Any of these types of registrations you can set up. And again, I'm going to be setting these up. You can have different types of workshops. So if you needed to, you can have timed event workshops. And if, for example, they overlap each other, it will give them a warning. It won't stop them from adding it, but it'll give them a warning. You can even add donation sections here or banquet tickets. So anything you want, you can add to this section. And again, if you use the attendee speaker separation, you can have different types of registration types for them here too. And the items available can also be set up for speakers only or attendees only. These are just options that if you need them, it's available in the system. So now we have our summary, total to be charged, and I can do a quick preview to make sure everything's all right. I'm going to agree and finish. And here is where I'm going to type in John. And when you're on test mode, it'll automatically fill in a test credit card number for you. That way you don't have to type this in every time. When you go to live mode, it will eliminate this. It's pretty quick. Because we're in test mode, it takes a little longer. And that's it. Now, if you go to the admin control, you can see John Orms is now in here. and you can see credit card information, what happened if it was advance rate, promo applied, or comp, and any kind of information the customer submitted, you can see here. And again, I'm going to be setting this up for you, but you can set specific dynamic questions to show on this page, so the customer dashboard. That way you have quick and easy access to this information. You don't have to click into the customer to see it. In other words, general information, access to the abstract. And again, on this page, we have access to the abstract. I can edit it. And your attendees can edit the abstracts up to the abstract deadline date. That way, they don't have to call you up and say, hey, can you change this? I need to have the authors reordered. They have access to it. It'll send them an email giving them an access link. And this access link will close on your abstract submission deadline. So that's pretty much it. It's not too complex. We just want to give you all the tools that you need and give the tools that any of these conferences need. You don't need this, but there's membership verification. There's a bunch of other stages to this too I can add, but again, you don't need this, so we're not showing you that.